If kale salads and green smoothies fixed everything, we'd all be thriving right now. Clean eating. Sounds healthy, right? But the truth is, it's not what you think. Hey y'all, it's Dr. Nina Hall, aka Nina the Food Doc, registered dietitian and founder of Nina's Nutritional Values. And today I want to talk about a subject matter, clean eating. Let's break this down. Why clean eating is not the answer. Not the answer, y'all. So I might step on some toes in this session, but that's okay. That's okay. I want you to see how I really feel about this topic. So, what even is clean eating? What is it? Is there? I haven't seen or found a clear definition yet. But when you hear the term clean eating, you know, a lot of folks automatically think of no sugar, no white flour, no processed foods, organic everything, and superfoods only. And in many cases, foods that are culturally familiar, like oxtails and rice and beans and collard greens, plantains and cornbread, they are labeled as dirty or unhealthy. So y'all, that is not nutrition. That's moral judgment disguised as wellness. So speaking of moral judgment, I'm going to talk about how clean eating creates shame and elitism. So here's the problem. Clean, the word itself implies that some foods and people are dirty. So it makes low-income families, communities of color, immigrant diets feel less than. And it elevates expensive food ideals like almond flour, kale chips, quinoa bowls, while demonizing cultural dishes. And let's not forget, access to organic, gluten-free foods, grass-fed beef or whatnot, that's a privilege. And not everybody has the money, the time, or the proximity to get these items. So this kind of thinking doesn't just cause confusion, it causes disconnection, disordered eating, and cultural shame. So let's shift the focus away from fear and judgment towards function and joy. So this is the framework that I typically teach with my clients. Favor nourishment over perfection. You know, are you giving your body what it needs constantly or consistently rather? Favor balance over elimination. You know, you can include your foods, your cultural foods on your plate. Culture is equal to health. So your foods like your beans, your rice, your stewed greens, your okra, your sweet potatoes, those are nutrient-rich foods and are blood sugar friendly. I encourage flexibility over rigidity. You know, one meal is not going to derail your progress or ruin your health. So enjoy your food. No food makes you morally better. You don't need to give up flavor, heritage, or joy to be healthy. So let me ask you this. Have you ever hidden your cultural dishes at work? Have you ever felt judged for not eating kale or green smoothies? And have you ever been told that your food is too greasy or not clean enough? Well, know this, that guilt is not yours to carry. The healthiest thing you can do, honor your hunger, eat consistently, choose foods that give you energy and not anxiety, and keep your culture on your plate. You do not have to detox your food. You have to detox your mindset from diet culture. 3 simple shifts that I want you to start practicing, put into practice rather. Number 1, ditch that clean language. I don't like that term, I never have. If a client uses that term during a session, I stop in mid-sentence and we just redirect to another term. Just clean eating, I don't like it. All right, so try something like nourishing, balanced, or supportive instead of using clean. Okay. Number 2, honor your cultural nutrition. You know, learn about the nutrients in your family's traditional foods. They've been healthy long before kale became trendy. All right, and number 3, build your plate with purpose. Have some protein on there to stay satisfied and full. Have a little fiber to manage your blood sugar. Healthy fats for your hormones, herbs and spices for flavor and health. And, leave foods for your fun foods, foods that you want to eat just because. So stop using food to measure your worth. Health isn't about perfection. It's about connection to your body, your roots, your real life. Okay, so if this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop me a comment. What cultural food brings you joy, and how will you reclaim it this week? Let's eat well without shame. Remember, your food isn't dirty. The diet industry is. Until next time.